Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Meghan and Harry make announcement hours before King Charles' cancer update. In the carefully choreographed world of the British royal family, timing is everything. Which is why Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's unexpected announcement, released just hours before Buckingham Palace was due to share a major update on King Charles' cancer treatment, sent ripples far beyond Montecito and straight into the heart of royal watchers everywhere. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex did not reference the King directly. They didn't need to. The proximity alone was enough to ignite speculation, reignite old tensions, and once again place the Sussexes at the center of a narrative they insist they no longer wish to dominate. Yet, for a couple who stepped back from royal life in pursuit of independence and privacy, Harry and Meghan remain acutely aware of the power of a headline and the weight of its timing. A carefully timed reveal. The Sussex announcement focused on their next professional chapter, spotlighting a new initiative tied to their ongoing philanthropic and media efforts. Framed as a forward-looking moment, the statement emphasized optimism, purpose, and momentum. It spoke of building community, telling meaningful stories, and continuing work that reflects their values. On its own, the announcement was relatively restrained. No bombshell interviews. No pointed critiques. No overt references to the royal family. And yet, it landed mere hours before Buckingham Palace was set to issue an update on King Charles' health, a deeply personal matter for the monarch and a sensitive moment for the institution as a whole. To royal observers, the overlap felt impossible to ignore. Coincidence or calculation? Supporters of the Sussexes were quick to argue coincidence. After all, Harry and Meghan now operate independently, managing schedules across time zones and industries far removed from palace protocol. They are no longer briefed on royal calendars, nor obligated to pause their lives for palace announcements. Critics, however, saw something more strategic. For years, Harry and Meghan have been accused, fairly or not, of overshadowing royal milestones, whether through interviews, documentaries, or surprise statements that conveniently align with major family events. This latest moment reopened that debate, particularly given the gravity of King Charles' ongoing cancer treatment. Was it an unfortunate overlap? Or a reminder that the Sussexes, even from across the Atlantic, still command the spotlight? The emotional undercurrent. What complicates the moment further is the deeply personal nature of the King's health battle. Cancer, regardless of titles or history, strips away pageantry and politics. It invites empathy, reflection, and unity. For Prince Harry, the situation carries additional emotional weight. His relationship with his father has been strained in recent years, shaped by distance, public disclosures, and unresolved grievances. While Harry has spoken in the past about wanting reconciliation, meaningful progress has remained elusive. Against that backdrop, any public move by the Sussexes, no matter how benign, inevitably invites scrutiny. Some royal watchers questioned whether the announcement could have waited, allowing the focus to remain squarely on the King's update. Others countered that Harry and Meghan are not responsible for managing public reaction to every palace development, especially when communication between the two camps appears minimal at best. Buckingham Palace responds quietly. When the palace's long-anticipated update finally arrived, it struck a measured, reassuring tone. King Charles, it said, remained committed to his treatment and was continuing to carry out select duties while prioritizing his health. The statement emphasized resilience, gratitude for public support, and cautious optimism. Notably, there was no mention, direct or indirect, of the Sussex announcement. As ever, the palace maintained its signature restraint, allowing the focus to remain on the monarch rather than the wider family dynamics. But silence does not erase contrast. In the span of a single day, the public was presented with two narratives, one about legacy, illness, and continuity, the other about reinvention, ambition, and life beyond the crown. Two paths. One family. The juxtaposition underscored how far Harry and Meghan's path has diverged from that of the working royal family. While King Charles' update centered on duty and endurance, the Sussex announcement highlighted autonomy and forward momentum. Neither is inherently wrong. But together, they painted a portrait of a family still navigating separation, emotionally, professionally, and symbolically. For Harry, in particular, the moment felt bittersweet. As he builds a future defined on his own terms, his father faces one of the most challenging chapters of his reign. The distance between them, both literal and figurative, has never felt more pronounced. Public reaction: divided, predictable, loud. As expected, public response was swift and polarized. Supporters praised Harry and Meghan for continuing their work and refusing to be frozen by circumstances beyond their control. They argued that the couple should not be expected to halt their lives indefinitely out of deference to an institution they left behind. Critics accused them of poor judgment and a lack of sensitivity, suggesting that the timing reinforced long-standing perceptions of rivalry rather than reconciliation. Between the extremes, many simply expressed sadness that moments like these still feel fraught, that a family facing illness and distance cannot seem to escape tension, even in silence. What comes next? Whether intentional or not, the overlapping announcements served as a reminder. The Sussexes may be physically removed from royal life, but they are not emotionally or culturally detached from it. Their choices will continue to be measured against the monarchy's milestones, just as the monarchy's challenges will inevitably cast a shadow over Sussex successes. As King Charles continues his treatment, the focus, one hopes, will remain on his health and recovery. For Harry and Meghan, the challenge remains the same as it has been since their departure: forging a future without constantly being defined by the family they left behind. On this day, those two stories collided once more, not with drama or declarations, but with timing. And in the world of royalty, timing is never just timing. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment and share.